Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to my YouTube channel Dr. Abid Sargani. Today we are going to discuss about another very important topic of the poultry, that is incubation, in which we will discuss in detail about the types of incubators and incubation used in poultry. Introduction to the incubation. You know what is the definition of incubation? It's a process in which fertile egg is converted into living organism, and the period from the egg to living organism is called incubation period. Incubation periods of different species most commonly used in poultry, like Gallus domesticus, have the incubation period of 21 days, and incubation period of Anas platyrencos or duck is 28 days. Third one is male egress gallopavo, having incubation period of 28 days, and fourth one is Cocernix japonica, commonly called Cocernix coel, have the incubation period of 17 days, and ostrich having the incubation period of 42 days, and incubation period of the pigeon is 16 to 19 days. And seventh is pheasant, have the incubation period of 24 to 26 days. Types of the incubation. There are mainly two types of the incubation. Number one is natural incubation, which requires a broody hen, and another one is artificial incubation, which requires the artificial equipment or a device called incubator. Natural incubation. There are various characteristics of the natural incubation. You may call the benefits or the advantages of natural incubation. Natural incubation requires no electricity, and in natural incubation, broody hen does all the work herself and also achieve high hatchability rate, and hen have capability to brood the chicks after hatching. And natural incubation is good for hatching the small number of eggs. Around 12 to 15 eggs can be set beneath a single hen, and some of the breeds also hatch under the hens better than incubators. Selection of a broody hen. What a characteristic of a broody hen should be, or how to select a broody hen. There are two ways to use a hen. Number one, find a hen sitting on a nest, or induce a hen to sit on the eggs or in a nest. How you will induce a hen to sit on the eggs? You may use dummy eggs like golf balls, smooth stones, plastic Easter eggs, etc. And selection of a broody hen depends upon the following characters. It should be medium size, dewormed, and it should be free from the external parasites or use the anti-parasitic drugs, and take off the nest 10 to 20 minutes for exercise and feeding on same time daily. These should be the characteristic in a broody hen. Signs of the broodiness. How you will determine or judge a hen that she is ready to sit on the eggs. There are some signs of the broody hen, like it will be reluctant to get off the nest, and she will produce clucking sound, having ruffled feathers, and she will pecking when you touch her eggs, and she will sit on the nest at night even no eggs are kept. She becomes aggressive and protective of nest and stay away from the rest of the flock, and her chest and belly feathers are missing. These are some characteristics of a broody hen, signs of the broody hen. Artificial incubation uses the incubators. Artificial incubation is used at the commercial level and provide the large number of day-old chicks whenever required. Artificial incubators resulted after the invention of accurate and simple thermostat in 1881, according to research by Hewson in 1986. There are various types of the incubators on the basis of capacity and characteristics. Types of the incubators. Generally, there are two types of the incubators. Incubators have varying capacities and adapters for the egg from different species. On the basis of capacities, there are two types. Small incubators, which have capacity of 50 to 500 eggs. Again, small incubators are of two types. Fillet type, which are heated with oil, and electrically heated incubators. And simple incubators are naturally ventilated, and egg turning requires manual method, around 3 to 5 turnings per day, and eggs are kept in flat position in small incubators, while large incubators are used at commercial level having capacity around 10,000 to 4 lakhs. And large incubators are also of two types: mammoth cabinet forced draft incubators, and another one topic of the types of the large incubators is walk-in incubators. All kinds of the incubators have various parts. Mainly, there are two parts of the incubators or trays. Number one is setter and another one is hatcher. In setter, eggs are set for first 18 days and then transferred to the hatcher. And in setter, eggs are kept in upright position, broad end upward. And in setter, eggs are turned automatically around 6 to 8 times per day, and temperature of the setter is 99.5 degree Fahrenheit. While in hatcher, eggs are kept for last 3 days in a horizontal position. In hatchers, we do not turn the eggs. In hatcher, temperature is reduced because there is also the growth of embryos. And setter and hatcher may be separate or combined in an incubator. It is generally considered that automatic turners, humidifiers, and temperature controllers are included in incubators to control the internal environment of the incubators. Thank you very much. Like and subscribe.